Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video. So, we have the celebration info here on JP. Nothing super crazy, but I did want to go over it. I do also want to go over these missions for this Christmas Bell item, which as of right now, we do not know what it does. It could possibly be related to the equipment feature that is coming soon to Dokkan. I'll talk a little bit about that. So let's go through this celebration info. There's a world tournament. LR Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku drops tonight. I honestly think he's one of the top 5 units in the game. He is incredible. It's going to be very easy for him to have a tremendously high attack and defense consistently every single turn, while also sealing and lowering attack, having a good link set. He's an outstanding summonable LR. Truly something designed to get people to spend their stones right now. Okay, so there was also a hint dropped by Kawhi about the possible dual Dokkan Fest at the end of the month. I'll talk about that quickly. I don't want to make a separate video on that because there's so little info, but I did want to at least mention it, right? So we have the Christmas celebration here, missions, you know, and login bonus, like same as always. Again, the Christmas bell, I'm going to go over these missions because I assume these Christmas bells are important. We'll find out what they're going to do later on tonight. We have it's a double rates banner with LR Super Saiyan Goku featured on it. Again, this LR Super Saiyan Goku is outstanding. I was completely blown away when I used him in video. Every single turn, even without support, he was above a 5 million attack stat. Like, he is truly great. Like, I honestly think he's quite a big step up from LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I mean, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku does still have that active skill, but this guy, like, I don't know, he seems tremendous. I mean, obviously I'm going to want to use him more in different events, but I was stunned at how good this guy is. Because, again, he's going to be on a double rates banner where you do a multi and you get a Goku Elder Kai and then a Santa Roshi Elder Kai. And it's a summonable LR that's maybe a top 5 unit in the game. Double rates? Like, bro, it's a big deal. That's a really big deal. Elder Kai banners are here all the time now. A fantastic change for the game. Personally, I don't really see a lot of need to summon on Elder Kai banners anymore. So many units are very easily farmable. Even the new LR Goku, he's just a Super Saiyan Goku. There's tons of ways to raise his super attack, right? You have a dozen ways to raise his super attack without using Elder Kais. Many units that drop in the game now have very easily farmable super attacks. Cooler had an easy farmable super attack. Future Gohan had an easily farmable super attack. Blue Kaioken Goku did not, but he's one of the rare exceptions, right? And he's one of the best units in the game. Not really a big deal, right? And it's much better for the game that we have this new character named Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku rather than him having the same name, and then it nerfs team builds just so we could like raise his super attack, right? So it's awesome that these are around. Farm your units when you can, especially if you're free to play. Don't use your stones on Elder Kai banners. We're gonna get a blue stone and a red stone here. Now, the blue stone, listen, you know, it's going to be like $50 or something like that to get the blue stone, like it always is. If you can afford it and you want to go do it, go for it. Keep in mind that the blue stone units are going to be like the 120% leaders, I believe. And there's also like, you know, Vegito Blue is on there. Oh, wait, no, it's not are the 120% leaders on there? I actually can't remember. I would have to like re-look at what the list was before. I think the 120s might have been on there. I know for sure that like the 70% leads were on there. I know Vegito Blue, Rose, no, the 120s were not on there. So this is going to be, you're going to be able to get one of the newly units that have easied recently, like Omega or SCR Cell or AJL Super Vegito, stuff like that. We'll see what the list looks like before I say like what you should grab. There's this with the Christmas bells. Again, we're going to look at this in a second. Not really too sure if this maybe has something to do with the equipment mechanic or what. Like, maybe we use the Christmas bells to buy some of this equipment. I have no idea when the equipment is coming into Dokkan. We have a little bit more info. We're going to take a look at it in a second here. This, of course, this is the Blue Stone character list. So we got Blue Kaioken Goku, who's a great pick. And then this Blue Vegeta right now is the only unit that has not gotten his EZA from the current batch of units. This Vegeta is the last one. I talked with the homie Garesh, talked with some other people. I feel as though there's a chance this Vegeta could become the best EZA unit in the game. I know that seems like what? But, like, Vegeta very easily, like again, this exact Vegeta is like a legendary finish unit in Dragon Ball Legends. Like, that moment from the Future Trunks arc, the fact that they're saving him for last tells me he could be truly great. So just keep that in mind with your blue stone if you do want to pick him out. We have the red stone here. I will always say Janemba should be your #1 priority, but we saw the red stone listing should be the same as it is on global. So like Metal Cooler's on there, Physical Super Saiyan Goku is on there, a lot of those types of units. Now, we did finally get a top tier god level Super Saiyan Goku in LR Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, right? So, whereas previously that Metal Cooler movie Goku was the best Super Saiyan Goku in the game, now he has been replaced. Metal Cooler's a good option still. Like, there's a lot of really good options with that redstone. The redstone is so valuable, man, because all of those EZA units are just top level units now. So it is very important to pick. I would say, maybe like getting like 2 dupes on Janemba or something like that. After you get them like 2 dupes, maybe then you would want to go for like a unit you don't have or something along those lines. But I do think, getting like Janemba or STR Gogeta and getting a couple of dupes in them is good. Keep in mind that Janemba and Gogeta are on track to be replaced soon-ish, because both of them have 120% leaders, and obviously their EZAs are going to, like, storm to, like, best TUR status, I assume. This Extreme Z area event is returning. It's interesting, so I assume they're just going to add 2 new stages to it for Vegeta and Trunks. Here, if I head back over here, the Tech Super Saiyan Vegeta and the Int Trunks, both of them are actually getting EZAs from the Extreme Z area. I did sort of imagine that they were going to do this before. So, like, if you were like me and you prepared a lot of units to use for that last Extreme Z area, looks like you're still going to be able to use them in this one, so that will be good. The Trunks and Vegeta, I think they're good. They're very solid. They're not like godly, like, EZA units like some of these SoCon Festival exclusive units have been, but it's not a big deal because, like, look at all this stuff Vegeta does, right? Like, he stacks defense, 70% attack and defense, and he gets all this extra attack when your HP is low, and then compare it to what he did before he EZA'd. He was completely worthless, one of the very worst units in the game. Now he's like a really, like, solid unit that you can run. So that, of course, is very, very good that they are doing stuff like that. I do love that. EZA, best mechanic in the game by far. Trunks and Goten event and Marin event is back. Pointless. Gohan and Videl, pointless. Raditz event, mainly pointless. I mean, you could use them in the World Tournament, I guess. Bulma event is cool. This is actually next weekend. I was mistaken. Last night I thought that the World Tournament was this weekend. It's actually next weekend. Kale and Caulifla are the 2 reward cards for this. Now, again, listen, I'm sorry. Global players and, like, people who watch these videos, I don't know what to tell y'all. But 2 days ago, STR Hellfighter 17 I thought was the best World Tournament reward card. Well, now Kale has replaced him because Kale, she's the exact same type of unit as him, except she buffs the best unit in the game, which is LR Kale and Caulifla. And she is, like, one of the best units you can run on that Universe 6 team to maximize Kale and Caulifla's effectiveness. So, yes, I think this Kale is the strongest World Tournament reward card there is. I probably have Hellfighter 17 as number 2, maybe SCR Goku Black as 3. I don't know. This Caulifla is also super good. I also think it's bizarre, by the way, that JP had an Android celebration, but they're getting Kale and Caulifla as their World Tournament reward cards. Then Global has the Universal Survival Arc celebration, and they got the Android reward card from the World Tournament. Like, it doesn't make sense, right? Like they should have been swapped. Global should have gotten Kale and Caulifla, and JP should have gotten Hellfighter 17. I mean, obviously, you guys know I'm a giant Kale and Caulifla guy, so, I mean, I would much prefer having Kale and Caulifla on JP, but it doesn't make as much sense. Like, it's like they accidentally did that. It's like they meant to put Hellfighter 17 on JP, but they accidentally put him on Global, and they're like, oh, whoops, oh well. That's what it seems like. So these 2 are very good. Listen, I tell people, even though Kale and Caulifla are the best unit in the game, don't summon for them. Because their banner is so bad. It's horrible, right? But if you've already gotten them, or you just, like, you plan on chasing them no matter what, getting yourself this Kale is incredibly important. It is very important to have this Kale on the Kale and Caulifla Universe 6 team or Universal Survival Arc team, because that Kale gives 40% attack and defense to the Caulifla and Kale right here. But then, it's 40% attack, 20% defense. But then that Kale is also activating 2 of this right here. 20% attack because she's on Universe 6 and Pure Saiyans. So they buff this unit a lot. So you are going to want that Kale. And then Khalifa, of course, is very, very good as well. There also is 2 other awakenings here. Tao, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of this Tao. He's okay, but like, in order to have made this Tao really good, I think like he's gonna be able to hit hard. He's gonna have good defense, stuff like that. Like his links are okay. I think this Tao would have been way better as like some sort of support type unit. Like maybe make him like a world tournament support type unit or something like that. He would have been, I think, a lot more usable. Maybe that wouldn't make a lot of sense with Tao, but it doesn't make sense that God Topo is a support unit either, so it's stupid. But he gets his awakening, which is bizarre, by the way, because he just came out in May, like so fast. Now this Boo, on the other hand, I am blown away by how interesting this Boo looks. 80% attack and defense. He changes 2 types of key spheres to rainbow. So he is going to be an animal on all 6 of these category teams. He is going to be fantastic. Think of some of these units. Like Revived Warrior Team, you have LR Tech Broly on there. This Boo is going to help that Broly out because Broly's one weakness is Ki, right? It's like Gohan and Goten, where he's going to struggle to get Ki unless you're supporting him. This Boo is going to help Broly out so much. The Boo Saga team, I'm telling y'all right now, and we could also talk about what Kawhi tweeted. Someone talking about, oh, hey, look, V-Jump's coming soon. What are we going to see on there? It'll probably be, a teaser for the Dual Dokkan Fest. Last year, we did actually get a teaser for the Dual Dokkan Fest. It was Blue Gogeta and Broly and V-Jump. Now, Kawhi just tweets this gif right here of Majin Vegeta and Angel Super Saiyan 2 Goku. I mean, here's the thing. Kawhi was dropping hints non-stop that LR Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku was coming. Every chance he could get, Kawhi was dropping a hint like about that Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku. So, honestly, the fact that Kawhi is doing this means this is probably the Dual Dokkan Fest, which I'm totally okay with, by the way. I don't know. Okay, here's the other thing, too. Remember that Dokkan did just have a collab with a Majin Vegeta and Goku figure, right? Every time that's happened, it's meant something in-game. LR Vegito Blue had a collab figure, and then, we had his legendary campaign in the game. The Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Goku figures were there, and then they were the anniversary units. So, me and many others have been expecting something to happen with Angel, Goku, and Majin Vegeta. I think I made a video back in, like, May talking about this, that Goku and Majin Vegeta could have something happen in December. According to Kawhi, it looks like this could be the Dual Dokkan Fest. Again, I am 1,000% on board with this. I don't know what the Goku could be. I mean, maybe an Angel base form Goku that transforms into Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku. Even just a Dokkan Fest powerful unit of Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku I think is fine. Because Majin Vegeta, if I'm going to be quite honest, is probably the biggest deserving character for a Dokkan Festival exclusive right now. Probably, huh? Like just like considering how like iconic all that Majin Vegeta stuff is, and it's like this guy's really good. This guy's really good, and obviously Summonable LR is really good. So he's got like really good cards here. But I think a Dokkan Festival exclusive would be great. I mean, maybe they could toss the Int Majin Vegeta right there. I think he would be very interesting. He's a possibility as a Majin Buu arc leader. Hopefully either the Goku or Vegeta, one of the two is. And then if we look at Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku, same sort of thing where this guy's really good, this guy's really good, you're fodder, you need an EZA. But like, a Dokkan Festival exclusive, boom, just tossed right into there would be really, really nice for, like, again, honestly, this Goku and this Goku, they are really good. Like, I do like using this guy. This is one of the best free-to-play units in the game still. But, like, a Dokkan Festival exclusive, you guys have seen how busted they've been lately. So, I'm totally okay with that. I think Majin Vegeta deserves a good card. That's, really, really good. So, okay, let's go back. And then we got the Goku event and the Boss Rabbit event, so nothing really too crazy there. I do want to talk about the Christmas bells and the missions right here. So, again, I don't really know what these are used for yet. We should find out tonight. There's a ton of missions here, and as you guys can see, we can get so many, dude. Like, look at this, like 1,800 bells, 2,300 bells, like 700 bells. Like, these missions give you a ton of these. So, if we head back over here at our homie Talon, has actually blessed us with some translations here. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got. So train a character, awaken a character, Dokkan awaken a character, raise the character's SA to 3 or higher. Like a lot of these are just super, super easy, right? Clear 40% of a potential system board. Okay. Complete 10 stages, very easy. 500 stamina, very easy. Complete all of them as a stone. So these are ridiculously simple missions, but again, these Christmas bells could be big, and they could potentially lead towards this bad boy right here. What we have is equipment info from Mr. Lesington. I presume this is probably from Thieving 6 or something like that in the Discord, but looks as though here's what we've got. So this equipment is going to be kind of correlating a little bit to the potential system, it seems like. In order to use a bronze slot, you have to UR them, which is just Z-awaken them. Not really a big deal. The golds, or excuse me, let's do the silver slot next, requires SA10. Again, not really that big of a deal. Most units in the game these days are farmable. Plus, it is, very easy, I think, to get like Elder Kais these days. World Tournament gives out so many. They give out so many just from missions, battlefield, stuff like that. But then the gold slot, this is where things get interesting. You have to have 2 paths opened. I find that very, very interesting because that means, for most players, you look at something like, LR Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, you're not going to be able to get gold slot equipment for him for maybe a very long time. It would be incredibly difficult for, like, a lot of free-to-play players to get, like, 3 copies of a summonable LR. So, I don't know. With something like this in the game, could they eventually drop, like, a Zeno, like, card that they give out, like, once a year or something like that would open up, like, a dupe path on a unit? Like, I feel like that's something that they could do, but we will see. We'll see what happens with that. Very interesting. I think there was other info. Oh, wait. Looks like you can get equipment from stages. Yeah, Thieving 6. Yep, there he is. Okay, so equipment from stages. We'll see. Honestly, like, I was talking about this last night, but I feel like if they kind of make this similar to how Legends does equipment just in... Okay, I want to be very clear with how I say this. Similar to how Legends does equipment in that, like, they could use it to buff a certain character. Like, I go to this Vegito equipment that's only for Super Vegito, right? So, like, I don't know, they can give equipment to, like, certain characters or, like, certain categories, right? Like, we'll take this Cell equipment right here. This is for the Android category. So, like, this, I think, could really open up the game quite a bit. A lot of customization for certain categories and stuff like that. Obviously, if you have to re-roll equipment slots like you do in Legends, it's a real pain in the ass. Again, it's just something we'll see how it's going to turn out. I don't want to, like, be like, oh, it's ruining the game already. I thought there was something else in here I wanted to take a look at. Equips are referred to as skill orbs. Okay. All right, so there we go. There is the info on equipments. Let me know what you guys think. Again, as of right now, we don't really know what these do. I could definitely see them, giving you extra chance to do, like, an additional from the potential system. Maybe it gives you, like, an extra 10% attack on your passive. Maybe it gives you an extra, 20% HP, stuff like that. Again, it could be very, very impactful, but at the same time, if they're just going to use it as a way to buff, like, LR Kale and Khalifa or LR Gohan and Goten, then what's the damn point? Like, that's the last thing in the world that needs to happen, right? So, let me know what you guys think. I mean, this might be coming tonight, honestly. It's hard to say for sure. This seems more like a 5th year anniversary thing, but I doubt they'd put this in 2 months early. So this is probably going to go live either tonight or within the next week or something like that. We'll see. I'll definitely do, like, a lot of coverage on it to, try and see how the system is going to work. If it's droppable from events, though, that's definitely not bad. But we'll see how bad drop rates and stuff might be. So there we go, guys. There was the celebration. Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku comes out tonight. Looks like there might be a dual Dokkan Fest Angel Goku and Majin Vegeta at the end of the month. We'll see. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.